It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. Well, it seemed an eventuality that when the UFC launched its women's flyweight division, that Valentina Shevchenko would rest atop of it, and that's exactly where she finds herself as she makes the walk here tonight.
She knew that she would be the UFC flyweight champion. Even when her first title shot against Nico Montano fell through, she didn't moan, she didn't complain. She said, okay, sign me up somebody else so that I can go and win that title. So they said, okay, fight Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She went out there and defeated the most dominant strawweight champ in UFC history to get that title. She's a phenomenal striker, a great counterpuncher, and has a full array of skills to try to finish fights. When you think you're gonna stand with her, just ask Juliana Pena. You end up on the ground getting submitted. She can beat you in a number of ways.
All right, so here she is, two-division UFC champion Amanda Nunes, and ice water in her veins doesn't even begin to describe it. There's just something about Amanda Nunes on fight night, whether she's staring across at Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg, it doesn't seem to matter. She puts the focus on her, and skill for skill, she might be the best in the world.
And it comes from that, right, John? Because what intimidates you when you've stood across from the biggest stars the sport has to offer? She goes out there with an idea of how she's going to approach the fight, regardless of the opponent, and in most cases, she is approaching these fights with one thing on her mind, and that's brutality. And you watch that in her finishes. She demolished Ronda Rousey. She busted up Miesha Tate and then knocked out Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes is a savage.
We always talk about MMA being the fastest growing sport in the world. Women's MMA might be the fastest growing sport in the world, and no one has been a bigger beneficiary, of course, than one Amanda Nunes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
The fighters touch him up.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round one. They will do it again, Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. And when we sat down with Valentina on Thursday, she is hell-bent on getting a win against the Lioness, Amanda Nunes.
Yes, she feels as though she needs it. She has to beat Amanda Nunes. Not only because Amanda is one of the greatest female fighters of all time, but because Amanda has those 2 very close wins over her. And she feels that just a few adjustments, she could have been the one that's up 2 in this series. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, nice punch there by Valentina Shevchenko. Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy.
Oh! Yeah. Oh! single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like
working on a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful counter as she gets side mount. And now she might be able to lock in on a Von Flue. Wow. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the choke. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Shevchenko gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Big leg kick land.
26 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Oh, the right hand is there for her.
Powerful leg kick land.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big kick land.
And they separate. Round two straight ahead. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
All right, here we go now with our second round. Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless.
Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. So 39 total strikes. Connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook. It has her opponent bad.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, Diggs? Now she's got the
Nice
Muay Thai
takedown
block.
land.
Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shevchenko's looking for an arm bar here.
Attacking arm bar. There it is. Now she's in trouble.
And there it is.
Yo, wow. That was nasty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.